All right, premiering tonight on City TV, we're following a new VeraCity documentary. It's called The Fight for Tomorrow, a film about the climate crisis here in Canada. Have a look.
The West Coast is burning.
The air was so polluted that I didn't feel it was safe.
This documentary, first of its kind in our country, looking into the biggest effects of the climate crisis to Canada's largest cities. And it's told through the voices of 8 people from across the country who are trying to change the course of our future. And among them, a scientist, a former mayor of Toronto, an urban farmer, and a 13-year-old climate activist. Joining us now to talk about this documentary is Megan Robbins. She is the producer, she's the writer and narrator of Fight for Tomorrow, and joins us for the very first time here on Breakfast Television. Welcome and good morning, Megan.
Good morning, Mel. And you mentioned those 8 people, their voices from across the country trying to change our future. Among those, Elaine Sue, co-founder of Babies for Climate Action in New Westminster, BC, and Clayton Thomas Muller, who's a senior climate campaigner for 350 Canada. Here's an excerpt from the film.
It's not all on us. It's not even mostly on us. We're being let down by people who have more power and more money than us, and we're made to feel like it's our fault.
Supporters of the fossil fuel regime have duped the public into believing that that somehow changing your light bulbs or recycling your plastic bottles is or buying an electric vehicle is going to solve climate change.
All right, really interesting here. Various perspectives, Megan, and I like that you really delved deep into hearing various voices. We just came off of Earth Hour, right? And the conversation is back at top of mind for a lot of people. But who is most impacted right now as we look to this climate crisis in the country?
Overwhelmingly, Mel, it's the marginalized communities in our cities. And in order for us to really tackle the climate crisis as a nation, we're going to have to really reckon with our colonial and capitalistic and racist past as a country, because those things all impact those who are affected by the climate crisis.
Okay, so then the next question would be then, what do we do? And I assume the answer is not simple.
It's not at all. And there are 2 main things that I would like to say. First and foremost, we need a national solution. And we need something that's a cohesive plan from our national and provincial governments. But we also individually need to educate ourselves and use our democratic right. We need to vote and really take advantage of the knowledge that is out there from the experts, because they have been doing their job for a very long time. The phrase flatten the curve became popular during COVID-19, but climate scientists have been using this phrase since the 1970s. And really, it's going to take all of us doing our part, in addition to national action and corporations taking part, to try and figure out the climate crisis.
Okay, Megan, let's give the documentary another plug here. How can people watch?
Yeah, please watch. Tonight, 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Central. You can watch on City TV or on citytv.com. If you happen to miss it and it's past your bedtime, you can catch it tomorrow. It'll be streaming on citytv.com as of 5 a.m. Eastern Time.
Were you talking to me when you said past your bedtime? Because you know I'm sleeping by 10 o'clock? It's true. I know.
Honestly, it's me too, Mel.
Okay.
I go to bed like a small child, honestly.